In this video, I'm going to be discussing the installation of a headset adjuster on a Ran's bike that we are currently using. With this, you will need two spanner wrenches, the 36 millimeter to 40 millimeter variety. The 36 width is what's going to be used on the actual adjuster itself. I'll get to that in a minute. The other wrenches that you will need are a 2 millimeter Allen wrench and a 4 millimeter Allen wrench. Now, the actual headset adjuster itself is made up of two parts. It has an inner piece that is threaded, and then has four flats on that for adjusting. And when you look at this and you turn the inner piece counterclockwise, it causes it to expand, which pushes up against the clamp and tightens the headset bearings. And then the collar on the outside has a little 2 millimeter Allen wrench socket head cap screw in there that pinches the collar on there. When you get it expanded out where it needs to be, you can tighten that up, and that holds it in place. The clamp has a single set screw in it, and this particular one has a lip on the inside. And in order to be an effective clamp, we have these bushings that go in here that have a little gap cut in them, and it sets in here like this. And when you put the clamp on the head tube or the steer tube, you want to make sure that the lip is up so that it traps the bushing on the inside. In operation, you take the adjuster and run it down, and then you put it up here on the steer tube down here like this, and then again I am taking the clamp and turning it over with the lip up and putting it on here, and then you slide this down. Now you want to line the clamp up basically with a fork. For purposes of the video, I'm not going to get too picky about this, but you line this up and you want to try to keep the space in the bushing lined up with the space in the clamp, and then you tighten the clamp. You get it down where it's fairly snug. There's going to be a little bit of wiggle room, but anyway, you tighten the set screw 4 millimeter with 4 millimeter Allen wrench on the clamp. Then you take one of the 36 millimeter wrenches, put it on the collar, and then the other one goes on the inner piece. Turn it counterclockwise, and then when it snugs up, you stop, and then you check and see if you've got any wiggle. If there's no wiggle, then, and you're happy with the position of the clamp, or happy with the position of the collar on the adjuster, you take the Allen wrench and you go in here and put it on the little on the bolt in there, and you just tighten it up. And you don't have to get it real tight, you just want it good and snug, because this clamps on the threads and you have a lot of purchase area on the threads. And you can see I'm using my thumb and index finger on the end of this little wrench, and that's how you tighten that up. And with that, your headset bearings are tight. But that's it.